welcome to Tracy's Crafts. Can't do anything with it. Welcome. So today I've received parcel. I've opened the parcel up, but I haven't opened the box up. These Cranfield for reduced lino cut. It's not for, it's interlago, I think. Collago. Anyway, let's open them up. I'll just turn you down. See if I can do it. There we go. Whoa. So I'll put you downwards. There you go. For now, I'm just going to open the box. I don't know how you're supposed to actually open it, but it's sent these. I've been waiting for them coming. I thought that they probably be able to pull the box out. See. So it looks like that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? You'd think that they'd make it maybe because it's stuck down. Right, so we're going to have to destroy this box. And then I'll have to find somewhere to keep my inks. There we go. Put that one back in. So I was going to order them separately, and it would have. Sorry, dog's scratching to the side of me. It was going to work out a lot dearer, so I ordered a set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours and an extender. And they're oil-based inks, and it says that they're washable. I've used the old type what was non-washable, and you use washing up liquid and scrape it up and everything, but I thought I'd try these because I fancy getting back into lino print. I did try using acrylic inks, which I've done before in my big old press, and it did work, but I think I was using, in fact it's downstairs, the printing paper, but it weren't working. It was starting to pull the paper away, but I don't know if you can see it. It's an irregular print, so I coloured it in. This is pencil and a pen, just going around, just so I could see what it could look like. But I've taken away all this background now, so it will not paint that yellow or ink it yellow. But the stone what the frog stood on, I'll show you. So as you can see, it's yellow because I started. So I've took away all this and gouged out a little bit, but hey ho. I like the soft. It's just kind of to my old bones. So I've took away all this surface area and the lines, just to give the definition to the frog for now, and the rock. The image I took it from, I'll just go get it and show you it. Is from my frog. So it's frog, mushrooms, ladybug, butterfly, and a mushroom. But I thought I'd just do the frog for now. So I've got to, with the blue, the black will be the last one for the outline to cut away. So I'll be using those two, and maybe make a brown somehow for the rock. I think that's, is it red, yellow and a bit of black? Can't remember. Anyway, so they're an English company, or should I say a British company, but I think they are actually based in England. Where does it? Just says Great Britain. It's got the red, has got Cobalt 2, 2 Fe hex, some may produce an allergic reaction to skin, so I need to wear gloves when doing it maybe. So they're an oil base washable relief ink for non-toxic printing, solvent free, clean up with soap and water, thin and dilute with Calago, I don't know how you say it properly, safe wash oil, which I haven't got. I've got the extender. Reduce tack and improve ink transfer with Calago wiping compound. Print on lightly damp or dry paper. So at uni we never did wet relief printing. I did it when we did the like the collage, I forgot what it's called, the collage print, and you cover it in varnish. We did it and we wet the paper for that, which worked. The more you did it, the better it got. Anyhow, so we've got black, just your standard black. They do actually a blue black, which I might eventually get. Cyan, magenta, process yellow. Oh, they are actually process red and process blue. I think that means that they work well together. Well, your cyan, your magenta and your yellow is your printer colours that make up all your colours. So, and then you've got opaque white, which is a bit battered. Look at the state of that. I don't know which company I ordered it through because I've gone through eBay. So this is a binder. See what it says. Thin and dilute with, no, you can't, it doesn't actually tell you. I'll have to look it up and see what you do with this one. Pigment, calcium carbonate. Well, I would guess it thins this, not thins it. Anyhow, extender makes it thinner, allows you to work it for longer. That's my idea of how it works. So let's do the sniff test. To know the other one stunk it out. There's a bit of oil in the top, you can't see it, but the does not smell whatsoever. The black anyway. Let's go through them all, see if any of them smell. The blue, no, you get a faint putty smell, but I guess that's a linseed, but not much, very little actually. This is another battered tube. That looks pure colour in that one. That don't look like it's got the linseed. I think we'll have to order some linseed oil. Oh, yellow. Did you see that? It pulled out a little. I've got some wet wipe, kitchen roll here on hand, so we can just give that a wipe. There we go. White, opaque white. I'm just doing a sniff test, don't forget. Oh. slight, very slight. I think I'll be fine because I'm working in the living room, so until we finally do move and I get my own studio, which might be next year. Well, hopefully we're moving this year, but before I get my studio, so I've got to get set up and everything. And the extender, which I will have to look up. I can see linseed in that, but it's got a colour of, you see? I know people will be saying, it's for this, it's for this. But I didn't use that in uni, so I'm not sure. Didn't use a lot, to be honest, but right. So all my tubes are all bashed apart from the blue and the black, but they're not actually, no, they're all right, so we should be fine. So this lot cost £50 and some pence, and it was free delivery through eBay, which I thought once was not a bad buy because the 75mm tubes, as you can see, I was trying to give you a rough idea on size, but they're a decent size, so it will last me a bit. And if I really get back into it, I would order the tubs, but I just wanted a range of colours to get me going again. So I sold everything when I sold my big printing machine, but I'm now using, I've had this years, just a minute, let me roll over. So, let's move you back a little bit. Sorry for motion sickness. So this is, say I use pasta machines, but this is an A4, what's it called? Crossover fabric and paper cutting system by Tattered Lace, which I bought this off Create and Craft, which has now ceased. But handle, crank, and press this button here. Oh, you can't see, sorry. Press this button here, and you have a fold away handle. So, I'll leave the handle towards me. Yeah, well, and you can see this opens up, but then you plate. So you have a bottom plate which is quite thick, clear acrylic plate, which you can see I've used it for die cutting, and that goes on the top. Now, I'm not right sure if to put a layer of felt in between this, the paper, this, the paper, and felt, than the acrylic, because if you watch, so you push that right up. If I put, yeah, oops, see my doggies. Can you see the wheels? So you push, I'm pushing it up there. Oops. Hang on, just wait there a minute. Let me put you on. There we go. Right, so, can you see it coming through? And I'll put you up. Voila. But here, you can change the pressure of this wheel. So So you can have it so it's pressing more onto this or less. So I can put the, like you do, put the felt underneath, and I have got some felt, so I could do it. So I can do, I mean, this is A5, the one that I've got in at the moment, half at A2. But I can do up to A4 with, but it wouldn't have, it'd only maybe have a tiny border. Where are we? Where are you? There. So you'd only have a tiny border. So as long as I do a tiny border all the way around it, and then work in the middle, I'd be okay. Because when you look A5, there's a lot of space what I could still work with. I think it'll work fine. Okay, just put you back. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hi. Let me just pull you down a little bit. Sorry for the motion sickness. So as you can see, I've not got to it yet, but I'm going to start maybe this afternoon. Well, yeah, I'll start this afternoon. So I'll put you, I think we'll have this. I've got to work out, so I've only got this table to work on. You can't see from my hand, can you? Sorry. There. And then it comes to me. And then back. It's only a small table. It's bright. It's nice actually outside. It's a bit windy. So I think I will turn that around. I've also, we have a great artist in this country called Laura Baswell, and her husband makes, I can make the table extend a little bit with my glass, because I've got a glass mat. This is glass mat. Hang on. It's a tonic glass mat. It's black, but it don't matter. But underneath here, because this is just a cover. I've got a white piece, so I'm going to do my rolling on there. Be easy to clean off. So I can do rolling on there. Put you on there for a minute. Hello. And I'll make a part 2 of me working with the inks. But also, I just want to show you, I've done it's my own registration thing, just to make sure that when I put this onto the paper, get that right, put that onto paper, what I would do is probably put it up there, mark around it. Well, no, I won't actually, because I'll be doing it on there. I can do my registration on the bottom plate, I think. So I'll leave this on for now. But I want to order, I don't know if you can see it actually, what Laura's using. Her husband makes them, Mr. B. I have had one before and it worked fine. I'm hoping it'll run. She's got it on now, look, I'll just show you. Can you see it? And it's got all the registration plate points on it. It lifts up, or you can put that in, and she has a jig what fits inside it. There you go. Can you see? Whoops. There you go. So she puts jigs in for A5s, it does A4s. So don't all order them before I can get mine. Because I give, like I say, I give mine away when I sold my big. I don't want you looking at my big phallic symbol brolly. So I've turned you around here next to me tepid warm radiator. Yeah. So I've got no fancy studio as of yet. I'm working in the living room, even though I can work in the spare bedroom. I've got one of them fold away cupboards, and eventually, once I move, everything will go into there. I have to get rid of quite a bit of my stuff. I was at uni, I was doing textile art, but I'm thinking of getting rid of, keeping my sewing machine of course, because that's lovely. I've got a Benina, old vintage Benina, so I'll be keeping that. But a lot of my things, fabrics that I don't use. I've got a big, really useful set of drawers. If it don't fit in that, I'm not keeping it. Apart from batting, I want to keep batting. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing lino print, watercolours, acrylics and gouache. I've got them as well, so I'm keeping them. And it'll be a case of nature journal. The idea is to do nature journaling, turn them into artworks like this. I'll show you. Let me have a look what my ideas were. So I could do that style, which I quite like. I like that style. Not this one. This is just blanks. And I was thinking of, this is the nature journaling. So it's a story about the swift. So you've got the swift and what the swift eats, mosquitoes, eats other bugs as well, but I just put that in. And this is a side-on view. So you've got the swift, a laurel leaf, and I could do that with reduction to go within the other bits. And then you've got tawny owl. So I'm not going for realistic, it's just stylized. And then a story about the tawny owl. And then the cuckoo. And then this is a bug that the cuckoo eats. And this is the flight pattern of a cuckoo. So that's quite interesting actually. They fly all the way from Africa to Spain or Italy. And depending on where, I think it depends on where they were born and the families they were born to. And then they make their way into UK early. But if they don't make their way to the UK at the right time when the caterpillars are out, that's when we see a decline in the cuckoos, because they need these caterpillars to eat for the flight to get back. They stop in the UK, the mate lay the eggs in other birds' nests for the other birds to bring them up, feed them and everything. It's quite good actually. And then they fly back to Africa, but they're only here for a short period of time. I found it quite interesting actually to learn about it. I think they come early, and it says that they leave the UK as early as May to June 3rd, and they get here around April, May. So they're only here for a month or so before they go back. And of course the tawny owl lives in the UK. So the cuckoo's quite nice actually, nice bird. I didn't do the food of the tornado because we all know they eat mice and other little rodents, beetles, earthworms. So yeah, and then another idea is veg and do the writing in old script, but I'll have to do it. Would be written, I think, how it is here. It'd have to be done reverse, and then when I print it, it'd be right way round. So there, some of the things I'd like to do. I have also got some pictures that I worked on a few months ago, like this one, a nice house. I'd make a nice picture, and a snow scene. But that'll be more for next year now. See what else we've got. And then this other stuff's work that I did for uni, so I won't be using any of that because it was, well, I could also maybe use something like that. So it's a poem about the bee and the foxglove actually, mentions the steeple, the bee eating the foxglove nectar. So yeah, I don't think I've got what else in here to show you. No. So I'm going to work some more in here. Like that. So thanks for being with me for this first one on relief printing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I'll probably put 2 out a week maybe, see how it goes. Bye.